Here we go, the main event at Arm Wars is in the heavyweight division. Welcome back the code, Grégory SCHNEIDER. This man is a giant, 6'4", 111 kilos. Hailing from Strasbourg, France, he is a multiple and reigning French heavyweight champion. His opponent is Ironstone, Gary Rickett. From Brimington, England, standing 5'10", this man is rock solid. 100 kilograms of stone. The Arm Wars British and former WAF Masters world champion. What Grégory SCHNEIDER lacks in hair, he makes up for in technical ability. Looking aside, this guy's a fantastic puller. SCHNEIDER has great weaponry for the sport of arm wrestling. Tall, rangy, top roller. His opponent, by contrast, is relatively short for the weight class. But this man has some serious power. Ironstone, Gary Rickett. Intriguing match and clash of styles. The boxer against the puncher. Here we go. The Frenchman in blue. Rickett and Monster in red. Big drive off the start. Gary Rickett almost got his hand exposed there. Tricky customer, SCHNEIDER, and you can see he's analysing the match. Reed rips. SCHNEIDER will go to the strap. Rickett trying to just drive straight through the Frenchman.
Ready, go!
The tricky customer, Grégory SCHNEIDER. He has the bone lock advantage, riding dangerously close to the edge of the pad with that elbow. Now, he's trying to engage the bone lock at the base, and Gary Rickett will have to be conscious of that, because the more he drives his own wrist and hand into that, the more he will expose them if he's not careful. Look at the power from Rickett there, driving forward, trying to gain benefit, but how long can he maintain that? Look at the face of Grégory SCHNEIDER. He has some in reserve, and he's waiting for the Englishman to burn. Starting with the mind games, watch for the counter. Rickett now starting to gas out. Needs to maintain, engage the tricep. Here comes the counter from the Frenchman. He's edging back into it, that long lever. Oh, Rickett now needs to sit up, and in comes SCHNEIDER, starts with the drive. Screaming into the face of Gary Rickett. Rickett will not be happy with that. Whoa. And there's...
at me.
The blood is up in the Englishman. I'll not repeat what he said, but it was along the lines of, don't you scream at me. But scream away with the Frenchman. And he leads 1-0 France.
Excuse-moi. Alors, fais gaffe. Surtout, la main que tu lui donnes au départ.
Deep breaths. Ominous for Gary Rickett. Did that first round take too much out of him? His wrist and hand were horribly exposed, and you wonder how much he gets there. This man will go to the death. He's an absolute warrior and so powerful, Rickett. This man is stronger than he looks. And he looks ridiculously strong. Big drive off the start and posting top roll. Look at the huge forearm on the Frenchman. And he's using the height to his advantage, trying to gain a leverage benefit. Rickett flies back. Tries to keep that back pressure applied. Somewhat effectively, but he burns, he tires, and Grégory SCHNEIDER takes it to 2. Gary Rickett needs to try and finish matches early. He sat back there and his wrist and hand were exposed. This is like doing reps with a medium weight for Rickett in the gym, and that's not a strength for him. He's a drag car, not a marathon runner.
Higher.
Is that possible?
I'll try.
You have strong biceps, so use that.
Yeah.
And go backwards.
Advice from a master top roller. Ambush. Nicholas Nanastad advising his friend Gary Rickett, the Swede, is one of the best counter top rollers in the world. He gave the Englishman advice on how he should deal with that. Rickett does exactly as instructed.
Slippy slip, man.
Gary Rickett isn't someone who doesn't have a top roll, it's just he prefers to use the hook. He prefers to use the power. In the strap, to anchor better. Big drive again, but Rickett's hand has been exposed and Grégory Schneider is on the offensive again. Look at the commitment from Gary Rickett. Rickett is unbelievably committed here. He's driven to the front of the pad, his arms in an ugly position, but the Englishman clearly smells blood in the water, and he is committing hard on this one. In comes the tricep, he goes on to the runner. Terrible news for Gary. Not sure he's aware of that, but in comes Grégory, and that will be all she wrote. There's the drive. Schneider finishes the match and goes to 3. It's looking really ominous now for Rickett. Has he got any answer to this? You feel like if he could engage the tricep, he's got the power, able to maintain the match there in an ugly and horrible position. Grégory, the coach, Schneider, too technically complete, too large in terms of leverage.
Continue à tirer, d'accord? Tu étais là, continue de tirer. Ça, tu sais le faire. Pense à le faire. Pense à le faire.
Détruit le biceps, l'enculé.
Signs for Rickett there because
You want to go inside.
Yeah.
fatigue shown.
High grip, and over the table.
Corner of the
You get
Frenchman.
this.
On wrist. Yeah.
The advice continues from Nicholas Nanastad. Tells Gary to take a deeper grip but maintain the back pressure. So his hand and wrist are not exposed. Rickett gets the deeper grip, but his hand and wrist are blown out and inflated. He really needs to get out of that match and look for the strap, which will give him better purchase. This is much better from Rickett. Starts to reverse, and he's got hand control now. This is far better for the English bird, and he finishes. Gary Rickett gets one on the board at the death. He needed that, and he's got a chink of daylight now. Brilliant move there. Top roll, reversal. Gain hand control, and then drove in with the tricep. Far, far better for Ironstone.
Yes, yes. Do the exact the same again. And when you get the position, get your shoulder in. Press him.
Yeah.
If you feel the wrist is going, just go for the straps. Because then you can push him inside.
Tu t'embêteras pas. Pense à bien tirer jusqu'au bout. Là, t'as pas tiré jusqu'au bout.
Putain! Vous avez raison de finir.
Il faut rien lâcher. Hein.
Oh, ouais.
Rickett, can he get himself back into this match? He won the score. The Frenchman wise to it this time, pops over the top of the hands and will go to the strap match. Rickett needs to try and engage the arm strength. Grégory Schneider needs to get over the top of the hand of the Frenchman, does as required, breaks open the Englishman. This is ominous for Rickett. Shakes his head, he knows he's in a horrible position now. Grégory Schneider roars out as he tries to finish this one. Rickett is hanging on, but he's in a terrible spot. And he can't hang it up. It's Grégory Schneider at 4. And that was a great start by the Frenchman. Look at this off the start, immediately took advantage, not allowing Gary Rickett to get any kind of purchase and use that power. Such a tricky, technical arm wrestler. The code, Grégory Schneider with the win.
Tu n'aurais pas un peu intérêt à garder de l'énergie? Il est là, il peut pas revenir.
Ouais.
Fais gaffe aux
Mais
appuis,
je voulais
tu peux faire
finir.
une faute de coude.
Time.
Yeah.
Wait for him.
Wait for him. Got ya.
Down on you.
Yeah. That's what happened the last match. Yeah.
One more round, one more arrow to fire. Can Gary Rickett make it hit the target? That time he waited, Grégory Schneider attacked. Rickett had the purchase on the hand and wrist. Better technique.
Ready, go!
Big drive from Schneider, but he can't finish. And this time Gary Rickett manages to set the hook and he's underway with an enormous drive. Tries to gain that position. Driving down now. Rickett is engaging the tricep. Massive forearm strength there to hang this one up. Oh, incredible counter from Schneider. But in comes Rickett with the tricep and he finishes. Tremendous counter from Gary Rickett at the death. 4-2. It's not enough, but it will do his pride a world of good. Look at that. Grégory Schneider edged to the back of the pad, did everything right, but that was just brute force and horsepower. Gary Rickett shows why he came here. What a screamer here in London.
Too late.
It finishes 4-2.
It's incredible. Gary is very, very powerful. And I know I have a chance because he had a big match before me.
I knew I'd got the power, but Gregory's got a good bone lock there, so it wore me out a little bit. He's crafty. I've got a lot of respect for Gregory. I've known him for a few years now, and every time I've pulled him, I learn a lot. So, and I learned a little bit today.